MerSham and the Trump sham witch hunt Trump trials continue. Most of them have been delayed or dismissed, or heavily delayed. So, or have internal complications. The rest of the supposed trials that were supposed to add up to 91 counts against Donald John Trump, former and future president, by the way, the 47th president. Yeah. So. Judge MerSham, a Democrat partisan, has dismissed the jury's deliberations in the trial until 9:30 a.m. tomorrow. And so that's when they'll reconvene their deliberations. And whatever the crime is, I don't know what the crime against the former and future president is, except for challenging Joe Biden and Obama and Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg. I don't really see what his other crimes. I don't see what his crimes are. I don't know what those are, and so it's all rather nebulous and sketchy and corrupt, like Joe Biden and his corrupt Department of Justice, Merrick Garland, Attorney General, and Alvin Bragg from Manhattan in New York. So we'll see what the jury decides, what the crimes are. Yeah. Now, for the record, Trump did not interfere with the 2016 election. Joe Biden and the Democrat Party are tampering and interfering and meddling in the 2024 election. So, for the record, Trump beat the piss and shit out of Hillary Clinton in 2016. Fair and square. So, what? Are people still butthurt? I mean, the Democrat Party and Hillary Clinton and Obama, Barack Hussein Obama from Martha's Vineyard, Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg, they still might be really, and Robert De Niro, they're very upset that Trump won the election in 2016 and their darling Hillary Clinton didn't usher in a new era of Obama for American citizens to enjoy. So I guess they're still pretty mad about it. American people taking back America for American citizens. They're still the globalists are very upset about that. American citizens rising up in a major resistance to take back our country from these globalist thieves and tyrants. They're very upset. And as you can see, the bi-coastal elites, the Washington, D.C. and the Silicon Valley tech tyrant elites, they're very upset that American citizens want our country back from them, from the clutches of their evil designs. Yeah, they've been really upset about that for a while now. But this is not the United States of Obama. This is the United States of America and Americans. That might be too much for the global elites and the bi-coastal elites and those corrupt politicians in the uniparty and deep state to understand that this is our country and not the United States of Obama or Bill Gates or Zuckerberg. This might be a hard pill for them to swallow, but they must. it's a hard concept for them to understand that American citizens run America, not some global elite in Klaus Schwab and John Kerry in Davos, Switzerland. Americans run America, or that's the way it should be. I suppose over time they had become so corrupt and drunk with power and so wealthy that they had forgotten the people that made them great and so made them wealthy, the people that they robbed in Wall Street and Washington. They forgot about the American citizen. And, well, for that, they're going to pay dearly in November. And so they thought they were going to get away with these illegal, unconstitutional Trump witch hunts and election interference. They're not getting away with it. Not in any way, shape, or form are they getting away with this. So what's the point of the dragging out of the only remaining Trump trial? Well, the goal is, I suppose, to drag it out to keep Trump off the campaign trail. So MerSham, it's his last grasp at the limelight. It's his last grasp at power. And it's his last dance with control. Like Joe Biden's last 5 months of having control of this country. It's all their last dance. And Judge MerSham won't be able to order Trump around. He won't be able to be the puppet master, calling the shots. He won't be able to instruct the jury. Soon, you can't have an endless trial that never ends like a kangaroo court. So they're going to have to wrap it up at some point, and then Trump's going to get back on the trail where he should be, where he should have been already. Yeah, De Niro was a fiasco, a desperate attempt by a failing president with a failing re-election campaign. Trotting out a has-been, washed-up actor, though, was that the best strategy? They're not very brilliant strategists in the Democrat National, in the Democrat Party, so in the DNC. It's been obvious from day one that the Democrat Party are not brilliant strategists. Is there anything brilliant that they do? There is a brilliant thing that they do. They unite. They unite tech, and they unite big government and big tech and big pharma, the military, industrial, pharmaceutical, state media propaganda complex all together. So they do unite the systems of power very strongly. I call it the military, industrial, technological, pharmaceutical state media complex. I expanded out from just the military industrial complex. So they do unite all those very powerful forces all together to work in unison. So big tech runs social media, and mainstream media, legacy fake news, is the old school alphabet, and some cable news channels, CNN, MS, Microsoft, Bill Gates, NBC, and of course ABC, CBS, and regular NBC without the Microsoft attached. So they're very clever uniting all the systems of power into one consolidation to try to stop grassroots movements and from American citizens from, exercising their will in what is essentially our country. So the Democrat Party is good at dividing people based on race, income, class, wealth. They're very good at division, divide and conquer. They're very good at, the Democrat Party has been very good at alienating white people and Caucasians and kind of painting them as the white devil. They've been pretty good orchestrating all that evil, wicked shit. Yeah. So what they're really bad at, the Democrat Party, is strategy. Yeah. So they're arrogant. They're drunk with power. They're hubris. They're they never have any fear of the underdog, and they just think that they're going to walk into the White House, or they're going to be able to hijack the government or the branches of government, and that nobody's going to notice and nobody's going to care. So the massive arrogance of the Democrat Party and their elites and their surrogates is their Achilles heel. They don't think they could ever lose, but they lose quite a bit. So what's the point of Judge MerSham in New York City of delaying the jury's deliberations and doing all these final motions? It's just to say, I have control for a little while longer. I'm running this show. But then when the jury lays down the verdict, whether it's positive, whether it's against Trump or for Trump, he'll have to relinquish his power. He won't be in the news anymore. It'll be over for him. And so, maybe not his job as a judge in New York. That will continue, I would imagine. But if it's a hung jury or Trump is acquitted, then what? He just passes away like he's outserved his usefulness to the Democrat Party and Joe Biden, and so he becomes nobody. He becomes a nobody. Judge MerSham becomes nobody. Just another Democrat Party shill robot. Just another puppet in the machine. So, and if the jury comes back with a guilty verdict, then Trump just shoots up ahead in the polls because he's an awesome rebel defying the system. It's a lose-lose for the Democrat Party. They do not gain anything from these Trump witch hunt trials except for wasting the time of American citizens, American taxpayers, American voters. And they waste their own time as well. So they accomplish nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing they really accomplish is gaining Trump more voters to beat Joe Biden and the Democrat Party. They could even lose the Senate, the legislative upper chamber of the Congress, in this November as well. They could lose it all. Now, if I was a Democrat strategist, would persecution of a political opponent as charismatic and as iconic as Donald Trump in American history, in American business and entertainment and other spheres, would I think that would be a benefit to my party? No, this is a vendetta. This is personal. You know, you can feel it's personal, not logical. It's not rational. It's personal. So, well, we'll see the outcome, I guess, by the time the weekend, maybe, if MerSham lets the jury deliberate and deliver a verdict. But, you know, he knows that when he lets the jury deliver the verdict, that he'll have to relinquish his power. And then he'll become Judge MerSham. And then nobody will sing songs about him hundreds of years from now. Nobody's going to sing songs about Joe Biden after he's defeated. They'll just become nothing in U.S. history, nothing in the halls of time. They'll just become footnotes of corruption, and that's it. They'll just be poster boys for political corruption in the United States of America. They'll just be nobody. And they'll be forgotten. Or they'll be maligned by historians in the future. So, yeah, that's it for MerSham. MerShambles. Yeah. Just fades into history. No more power. No more gag orders. Nothing. He just fades away in time. And no one's gonna fucking care. And no one's gonna buy his books. And no one's gonna give a shit. It's just gonna fade away. And then Trump is gonna become the 47th president, celebrated American icon, American legend, the man who helped save America with 75 to 80 million people. And everybody else not going to be looked at so favorably. They're going to be looked at as what? Traitors and sellouts and things of that nature. Words like that. So, yeah. If Trump loses or wins this sham witch hunt trial, he still wins. It's a win-win situation for him, I think, regardless. And so, but Joe Biden, corrupt old sleepy lying, hiding, bribing Joe Biden, he chose this. This is what he wanted. And this is what they're going to get. So, God bless and best of success. Donald Trump, 4 more in 2024. MAGA, make America great again. And God bless Donald Trump and his family and all the supporters of American liberty and freedom. Peace.